Now, we have many diplomas. I show you some later on, but now I just give you the categories. We have diplomas is 2 year. You get diploma, you get your 3 year postgraduate work permit. We have associate degree. You finish 2 year, you can get your 3 year work permit, or after associate degree, you can transfer to any major universities. Then after you finish degree, you can also get a 3 year postgraduate work permit. Then actually I will put something in between here. Some of our students, they actually finish their associate degree, then they get the 3 year work permit. Then after that, some of them are stayed, they become PR. They went back to university to finish their degree, which is another great route. Then we have a post-degree diplomas, and same as diplomas, 2 years, and after that you can get a 3 year postgrad work permit. One of our popular program, of course, is business management diploma. And within the post-degree diploma, we have three categories. One is a post-degree diploma in business management. Then we have a health admin specialization, then information technology specialization. Also, associate arts, and of course, they're associated with science, and we have a psychology concentration and sociology flexible pre-major and anthropology. And with all those associate degrees, if your student want, they can transfer to any major universities right away after they finish, or wait a couple years. That's their choice. And we have our popular helping professions. We have a social service worker diploma, criminology diploma, early child education and care diploma, and of course, um, practical nursing. And just so you know, I wonder for the practical nursing program, we are the only few public colleges still accept international students into the program. Many other colleges and universities, they do not room for international students for such program. To be said, that program requirement is a little bit higher than other program, and the IELTS requirement is a little bit higher, and the tuition is a little more than other programs. Then we have a 1 year programs. I believe many of you already aware, if a student only take a 1 year certificate program, they only gonna get a 10 months to 1 year postgraduate work permit also. And in nowadays is gonna be very difficult for such role to work if their goal is to become a PR afterwards. But we do have a combined programs. And right now we can combine two 1 year certificate to make the 2 year program, which RCC actually they stated last year now is acceptable. And of course, we have a ESL pathway program. Then we have environmental stewardship. We have our land and water resource diploma and archaeology diploma. Many of you, when you see those name of those diploma, you probably oh yeah, our students not interested. They don't want to be digging dinosaur bones or stuff like that. But that actually is only a small portion of this diploma. Archaeology diploma, it can be viewed almost an environmental diploma. Many of our graduates actually from archaeology program end up working in the big oil companies because they need the land to be surveyed. It's connect to the land and water resource diploma. And they actually find that, the job they can find, yes, is a little bit narrower, but there's less competition. Then we have one of the trade program. That's the only trade program we offer to international students right now, which is 2 year. It's our aircraft maintenance engineering basic training program. As you can see on the right hand side, the photo, it's actually just a photo taken by, like again, by my phone. This is our workshop. And our maximum capacity for this class for each cohort is 16. So as you can see on the background, we have many aircraft. We have a helicopter rescue craft and a personal jet and the smaller um, farming planes. And so each of our students, they will get their hands on individual engine of a plane. They can learn more. And our instructor, which teaches the program, they also work in the field. Many of our graduates, if you do a good job, working hard, they get recommended to a place, and more than 70 of them actually got a job after that. And yes, the student have to perform. If you can be late and every couple of days and don't show up for work or for class, you're not going to get recommended. But this is a great opportunity for students who actually like mechanic stuff or like engines and actually willing to work, not worry about their hands get dirty. It's a great program for them. And yes, we have a full student service for orientation prior to start of school, advising for courses, enrollment, international student leadership, ambassadorship program. This September, because of COVID-19 and the border is closed, this will be all online, but still we provide the same service. Now, we have accommodation for both campuses. We have a student housing in Dawson Creek and Fort St. John. And there's 4-bedroom suite and there are 2-bedroom suite, the two categories. For the 2-bedroom suite, for the 4-bedroom suite is $520 per month per student. Each student get their own bedroom and they share one common living area, share the kitchen, and they have share the bathroom. But that includes everything, include water, electricity, Wi-Fi. So the student don't need to buy anything else except they do need to buy grocery to cook for themselves. And for the 2-bedroom suite, you are looking for a little more, about almost $600 per student, but only 2 of you share. Housing rental, if you try to rent a private, for example, to a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom apartment, it's about average around 700, depends in which area, to about 1,200 for maybe 2 or 3 bedrooms apartment or basement. Those and that actually conclude my presentation. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much. Over to you, Karishma.
So, Tony, thank you so much for the presentation. And now it's a time to take questions from the audience. So again, I'll request everyone, if you are having any question, please do not hesitate to put it in Q&A section on your, toolbar. Yeah. So, Tony, the first question is about what is the IELTS requirement for the bachelors of the IT?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What is the IELTS requirement for the bachelors of the IT? Do we have this particular program, bachelors of the IT?
No, we do not have a bachelor program. I'm sorry. We only offer diploma, associate degree, and a post-degree diploma.
Okay, but Tony, I believe we are having one postgraduate, business program, a PGD diploma program in IT, specialized in IT.
Yes, but it's not bachelor program. It's a post-diploma degree program. The requirement,
Yes.
what was I can pull up a sheet to share with you if I can.
Sure.
Oh. Give me 1 second, please. Sorry, my computer is loading a little bit slow right now.
So, meanwhile, Tony, I will be, answering a few very basic questions. It is about how much gap will be acceptable after 12th grade. So, we will be accepting 3 years of gap. But if the student is already in Canada, then there is no problem. We would be able to accept more. This is just because to make sure that there will be high success rate for the visas.
That's correct.
And then the next question is how many backlogs are acceptable. Then if the student has done 3 years of program, then we would be able to accept 6 backlogs. If the student has done 4 years of program, then we would be able to accept 8 backlogs maximum. Right.
So for that, let me just go back to the previous question about the post-degree program business engineering specializing in information technology. Additional requirement will be completion of a minimum 3-year degree, bachelor or master in computer science or information technology, and IELTS academic with over 6.0, no band less than 6.0.
Right. Thank you so much, Tony, for answering this question. And Tony, is math is mandatory for practical nursing program?
Math is it Math 11 or Math 12? Sorry.
It will be for Indian student. It will be Maths 12.
Math 12. 1 second, please. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Is Math 11, that's what we're looking for this particular program. And also grade 12 biology and grade 12 English. I don't know if the majority of Indian students will have biology 12. So a lot of them actually would need to take a few pre-courses, which we call career prep courses, before they can actually enter the nursing program. So math, it is mandatory, but North American standard will be math 11, and also biology 12 and English 12.
Right. Thank you, Tony, for answering this question. And Tony, is it possible to apply conditional offer letter without IELTS?
No.
Because we are also accepting Duolingo, so we really...
Yes, sorry, we do accept Duolingo, but yes, let me rephrase it. We do need a language efficiency test to be done, and right now it doesn't necessarily have to be IELTS. It can be Duolingo, TOEFL, and the IELTS. Sorry, I just look at there's one question. It's the IELTS requirement for nursing. It is IELTS is required for nursing, and only IELTS. And unfortunately, this is a rule by the Ministry of Health for British Columbia, and the IELTS requirement for nursing is about 7.5. They do not accept any other test other than IELTS at this moment.
Okay, thank you, Tony. And Tony, the next question is about the fees course for aircraft maintenance engineering. So, what is the fee for this particular program?
The fee is for each year you're looking about just $10,000. So if let me get a particular number here. It's close to 9,960, I believe, per year, and the 2-year with a student fee, you're looking at under $20,000. So it's one of the cheapest trade program that student can take, and which leads to great, future too.
Right. This is absolutely true, Tony. Getting this program at this cheap, tuition fee, it's actually, won't be available in any other public institution.
That's right. Oh, one thing I want to add is that in In Dawson Creek and Fort St. John, because they lack so many entry-level labor forces, the minimum wage when most students get is around $16 per hour, or some is 17. And with that kind of income, and yes, they can only work 20 hours during school, but after when they are off school, they can work many hours they want. We have students work over the summer, basically made their whole tuition and more. So, which is a great opportunity for them.
Absolutely, Tony. And Tony, I'm just getting a few questions regarding PTE. Do we accept PTE?
Depends on the program. We will do one off basis, so you can send a special request to MSM, and they can forward a request to us. We will take a look at it. It's not under our general acceptance rule, but we will look at it for certain program. But I cannot say which program we will accept, but you can send that in and we will discuss.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
You're
so,
welcome.
Yes, the next question is that in case the visa refused in stage 2, do we refund full fee?
Yes, minus the $300 admin fee.
And that is just the administration fee, right? $300.
Yeah, that's just standard. We will treat as a visa refusal. We will refund that. That's
Right.
no problem.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tony, for answering this question.
You're welcome.
So, how much time it will take to provide offer letters?
Right now, our turnaround time is very fast. Usually, if everything's in order, within a week.
Okay, thank you. And the next question is again about AME. Is it possible to get work permit during AME course?
No. AME course does not, it's not like other trade. Let me rephrase this. AME course is actually 2-year full attendance diploma. It's not one of those trade programs that require co-op work for more than 50%. If that's the case, that program will not be eligible for postgrad work permit. And you can see many technical institutes in Canada, they used to offer that, like you use a study permit with a co-op work permit, but they're no longer doing that because IRCC stopped that because they said, all your classwork, your core work cannot be 50% or more than your in-class work. Otherwise, you disqualify for the postgrad work permit. So many of those programs, they fall off the radar because they do not meet this requirement. I mean, there's few, I believe ICBC, they are in Vancouver, they have some programs still running it, but it's under a very different model.
Right.
But students can work 20 hours per week, they can get any type of job.
Okay, that is good to know that they can still work, part-time.
Yeah, they definitely can work, but they don't need a work permit, or they do not need a co-op work permit.
Okay, thank you for clarifying this, Tony. And Tony, what is the application fee for submitting the application at NLC?
Which is waived right now. Once we just put back the application fee, we will let you know. I don't have the particular date, but we will have. Normally, it's $100 for application fee. At this time, we are considering waiving application fees for now.
Okay, that is actually good to know that we are waiving the application fee. So agents who are having
I don't know the time frame, so while time lasts.
So not an issue. We'll definitely update our agents regarding the time frame as well. Once we get the proper notification from the international team, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so now going to the next question. Can pharmacy or dental students apply for business management health administration program?
Yeah. They definitely can apply, and we do need to look at their previous credential. That will be determined by our admission officer, and they will be most likely to be accepted into health administration. But like I said, I'm not an admission officer, so for the detailed program or admission officer, they do need to look at their previous credential first to be able to make such decision.
Right. Thank you, Tony. The Tony next question is about the postgraduate work permit. After completion of 2 years of university transfer program, does the student directly move to 3 years work permit?
No. So if the student only doing 2-year university transfer program, but they're not in any of or like for associate degree or diploma program, they will have to go to university, finish a bachelor to able to get a 3-year postgrad work permit. They were not able to get a 3-year program just by basic 2-year of university transfer program, because university transfer, we call it a program, but it's actually not a program by itself. It's just a university transfer courses, so which you can transfer to university to complete a degree. By itself is wide open. It's not a program, so you won't able to get a 3-year postgrad work permit just with that.
Okay, thank you, Tony. And Tony, how many days of classes are there, and how many hours of classes are there per day?
So for majority of our program, except trades, like aircraft maintenance, they have a little bit different hour schedule than other programs. Majority of our program is 3 hours per week, and running about 4 months for in a regular semester, which is 3.5 months because the last half month usually is exam and prepare for next semester. So you're mostly looking about around 15 weeks. And 13 to 15 weeks depends on the program. Each week, each course will be 3 hours in class. And if there's some courses that require lab, it will be 1 hour on top or hour and a half, depends on the program.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Tony, again, there is a question regarding the refund policy. The agent is asking, what is the refund policy if students get his refusal in first stage after 21st of September and is registered in course for September without AIP?
I'm sorry, what is AIP?
Approval in principle.
Approval in principle. Okay, yeah, approval in principle. Okay. The same refund policy still follows, because we are accepting students who already submit their applications to register. If they got refused, we do still follow the same refund policy.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Okay, so I can see that we are able to answer mostly all of the questions. Again, I'll say that if you are having any question, please put it in the Q&A section so that we can answer the questions. Okay. So what is the minimum percentage of English required in 12 for visa? We are actually requiring only 50%, but for few program, it may be more than that. So, but major for the majority of the program it is 50%. Right, Tony. I believe that we have answered almost all the questions. So, Tony, do you have anything to address to our agents before we wrap up for the session?
Please, if you already have a student in NLC, please encourage them to contact us to confirm their registration. That I know MSF is already doing that, but just spread the word. Please add on to it, and we welcome all students, and hopefully, the border situation will change, and all students just can come in person. That'll be great.
Thank you, Tony. And it's even I would like to thank you all the participants. who have joined this exclusive MSM and NLC Agent E-Summit. We really appreciate that you being here. We hope the session was informative enough for everyone. Until the next one, please take care, stay safe and healthy. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Karishma. Thank you, everyone.